What is going on, family? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jazz, just doing me, and today we're here with some more Kagurabachi. Yes, yes, yes. Today we were finally making it into the hundreds. Yes, chapter 96 to chapter 100. The journey continues. We're almost caught up. I think we're like 15 or 20 chapters away. We're starting I think the next volume. I think volume 11. Azami, your time has come. I want to see how he is the top dog in the Kabunabi, probably one of the strongest in the verse. Let's see what he looks like when he's going full power. And yeah, very, very excited. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Let's jump right into it. Also, here we go. Using a new site. Shout out to you guys. Y'all recommended it because y'all said they do double pages. And yeah, might as well. Y'all said it might be kind of like off sometimes, but this already kind of seeing the entire this art just like in both pages instead of having to scroll down and seeing them one after another is already better. And we'll see how this goes. That's one, and then two is, I guess when we see it, I'll talk about it as well. But chapter 96, urgency, and yeah, you can see it right here as well. So I think I think he's talking to a zombie right here. So I think it was said that I looked it up right after I was done recording the last five, the last batch, the last five chapters, and I guess for Hokozono, I don't know either if he got tired or something, or he was just maybe his health is in question, or I think I saw somewhere that someone didn't send in the right the final script or something. So that's why a lot even in the last chapter, at least some of the last chapters, it was kind of unfinished for some of the art. The story is still being told and they still have all the dialogue and everything like that, but just the art is kind of messed up. Again, I have no idea. Y'all let me know if you know more, but it's either, I'm guessing it's maybe the health of the mangaka, or again, maybe someone effed up and they might get fired along the way because they just turned in the wrong script or something. But yeah, let's get right into it. Summon Shiba and Hiyuki to headquarters, but we can get by with minimal security for the other sword bearers. If they kill the sword master, the eternal contracts will kill the other sword bearers too. We need to stop them no matter what. Okay. This presence. Okay. Mr. Samra, Chihiro, you did it. The two of them are nearby and they're together. So we have the N10 and we have N10 obviously, right? Didn't he break? No. Yeah, didn't he break the old boy sword? They'll be here soon, or katana. He's going to use the Shinichi's powers. He intends to kill the sword master. In any case, we can't let him move freely. But why? They'll arrive soon. Until then, we hold them off here. So that was the Shinichi's power. This is where Chihiro's centipede came from. In that case, Mr. Azami, yeah, I got it. Natsuki, I know I'm not dumb. Coin? A sorcery, a coin. Are we gambling? I like it. That's Yura, the Hishiku's leader. He was also at the Rakuzachi. I'm not surprised, but it's nothing that risky. The man behind Rokihiro's death. Yup, already speed blitzing. Woo! All three of them blitzing him at the same time too. That's what you need right now, though. Tobimune and that's what it was. Tobimune and Enten. Okay, I sense the presence of both enchanted blades above. But why aren't they coming to us right away? With the Tobimune's powers, they should be able to teleport right to us. Mr. Ichiki, did you contact them? I can't get through. What? Is it the force field? You did something to it? Amidst the confusion, my comrades did good work. This man's so crazy. Now we're cut off from the outside, so now it's a jail cell. Did they modify to prevent the N10 and Tobimune from entering? Two enchanted blades, is that possible? No. The original settings repel all sorcerers who are in Kabunabi. To apply that to the N10 and the Tobimune, they'd have to focus its entire capacity against those two blades. Even if it worked, it wouldn't take long for Samura and company to break through. A few minutes at most. Huh? Everything hinges on a few minutes? They're cutting it really close. Centipede again? The sorcerers here are pretty much defenseless. You know this. With the Shinichi's powers, a few minutes is plenty of time. Very true. Oh my gosh. To wreak total obliteration? Look at Natsuki and Uraha. He witnessed it at the Rakuzachi. Even the N10 and Flame Bone together could barely stand up to it. Sorcerers bearing conventional weapons have no hope of even buying time. Woo! See, and this is right. We wouldn't get this kind of double page stuff with the other one. So this is dope. Look, I'm surrounded by Centipede and look at Zombie, last one standing. He resisted Centipede too. Centipede attacks all around, but there's a gap where its force is weaker. Behind the wielder. Just now, only the pillar behind him survived. And like Cloud Gougers May, there's a recovery period for Centipede, okay? Uruha and Natsuki understood it instantly. They used themselves as a bait to lure Centipede and allow me to take shelter behind Yura. Real ass niggas. Chihiro and Samura still haven't arrived. Something must be keeping them. It doesn't matter. My job is the same. Buying time. Already blitzing. He's faster somehow. Could it be a physical augmentation spell like Uruha's? But Dragonfly? Oh, look at his fingers. Oh my gosh. Don't bother. With the enchanted blades, you don't stand a chance. There's the coin though. Amazing health benefits from everyday objects. Today we'll present our special secret recipe. It's the 11 yen treatment. It's a well-known home remedy. The different ionization characteristics of 2 different metals produce a faint electrical current. Simply tape them to the affected area for amazing results. It regulates the electrical currents within the body to relieve muscle tension and pain. The technique was popularized by a certain local doctor. Rumor has it he was able to utilize the intrinsic electrical current in coins to cure even serious illnesses. The true secret was sorcery passed down through the Azami lineage over generations. Okay, and it says the Azami clinic. Until a certain hot-blooded only son of the family adapted the sorcery for combat. How dare you bastardize our heritage, you stupid brat, get out, damn. So that's his father, I'm assuming. On the one hand, the power could be used to accelerate the user's blood circulation, enhancing physical performance. On the other hand, it could intensely stimulate the muscle fibers of an opponent and do what to them? Oh my gosh. See how creative they are with these different things? So is this one coin or is this multiple coins doing this? Is this going through his body and just cutting off everything? Golly. So he was bluffing when he pretended that he was unarmed. Sorcery is his true strength, but look at his hand though. Is that all he can do? Don't worry. Actually, my real strength is my fist. Did he bring his fist back together? Golly. Okay, you say they call him the smoke demon, the smoke sorcerer. He moving like one, but a broken arm. So he didn't even fix it. He said, "Nah, I'm just hitting you with this full power." Okay, you good with this? Chilling out here with us for so long. Okay, Azami, you like that, bro? You like that for sure. Look at Yura smiling in the top left. All right, chapter 97, Vessel. Got Azami, and we have like a katana in his eye. That's a really cool art piece. Okay. Kabunabi headquarters is surrounded by a force field that repels anyone who isn't Kabunabi. That strong, immense force field derives from natural forces. The magic inscriptions covering the enormous subterranean edifice convert the Earth's heat into spirit energy, supplying it to the building's interior. Okay. I like how they always use him for like describing stuff. Spirit energy is life force. It must be associated with a human and a channel through a person's will to become sorcery. Spirit energy that belongs to no one can't be wielded. In other words, this vast spirit energy is intrinsically beyond human control. Spirit energy with nowhere to go simply fizzles. That's where I come in. So he's like the connector. The person at the force field's core is selected once every 10 years from a very small pool of candidates. If they complete a decade of service, they're promised enough compensation for a life of leisure thereafter. Okay. First, the person's body must be restructured. For roughly 4 months, they drift in the liminal space between life and death. They lose a number of organs and the reproductive functions. That tremendous energy has nowhere to escape. Their body becomes its vector, transforming it into the force field. Their presence alone is what makes that powerful force field possible. They uphold the force field's core. 6 others are close by to provide auxiliary support. The Shinichi's power is being unleashed in this building, and the spirit energies above are our reinforcements. Why don't they come straight here? Yes, communications are cut off too. Something must be wrong with the force field. The only one who could be influencing the force field are the 6 people connected to it here. Among them is another traitor. We have another one inside here. And everyone's sweating all of a sudden. No, it's not anybody here. But the only people who can influence the force field are here. There's one other. Another vessel like me? Attention. This message will be short and not repeated. There is one more vessel in this building. A vessel? The linchpin of the headquarters who controls the force field with their own body. Normally there's only one, but there's one more. A person must have overridden the force field's parameters. As a result, we're unable to summon reinforcements. The backup? In addition to our current vessel that mediates the force field, the device needed to cultivate a successor was already prepared, just in case of unforeseen circumstances. Naturally, it was heavily guarded, but with Caston's guidance, it could have easily been swapped out for a fake. We might as well have served it up on a silver platter. God damn, he did everything. Hakari Kiri, I'm sorry, but I need you back in the battle. Our top priority is restoring the force field. Roger. With a second vessel in play, the circuit that generates the force field is altered, changing the force field's function. Now it's serving only to repel those two enchanted blades. Everything's all wonky now. This requires drastic measures. With two vessels, the energy is irregular and unstable. The effects are even influencing the building's communication system. But that must have been factored into the plan. However, even if this gives them an advantage, the price to pay is, in other words, they're fully prepared to do whatever it takes to kill themselves. Yup, Yura will be king? Who the hell is this? Is this the young boy that he was saying that he's the best fighter, or is this someone else? You wear yourself out fighting like that? Thank you for your concern, but you should worry about yourself. You have the Shinichi and you can't fend off an unarmed opponent. I'd be panicking if I were to talk your shit, Azami. Okay. Bit by bit is coming into my grasp. Is he being taken over? Or took over? I'm ready to live up to your expectations. I'll bring order to this nation? Oh, hell nah. Just as you said, thanks to its instability, the force field will succumb within a few minutes. But before that happens, Yura will reach the Swordmaster. All we have to do is kill your vessel and restore the force field. If the force field is restored, reinforcements will arrive. We need the enchanted blades to stop him. And then, of course, these two already got battered. They jump right back into the fight, though. Okay. The muscle and bones of both my arms are shredded. Damn. Shinichi's powers are ridiculous. Unfortunately, that really limits what I can do, but pretty soon it'll probably get worse too. But even so, I can still hit you. This man is moving with two broken hands right now. He's a dog, bro. I'll buy this all the time I can. Just get here before I die. Wow, I hope he doesn't die though. Where's the other vessel? If he was at headquarters the whole time, I would have noticed. As someone who just got here, in other words, do not stop killing the Hishaku. Assume that anyone who stands in your way is aligned with the Hishaku. Yup. Exterminate the Hishaku as quickly as possible. And we still got 5 members left. We got the gentle look-alike. We got the bald dude that has like the piranha stuff, right? Or at least some type of like the chomping heads or whatever it is. He's the one doing the force field, I'm pretty sure. And I'm not too sure what these two can do just yet. I forgot what they do. But only 5 members left, but that's enough. All right. Hey, grunts, get a load of this. What is that? Pepper? It's got to be black sesame. Don't call us grunts. Iron sand. Black sesame. Iron sand. I'll sew a bunch of it into your clothes. It'll make mid-air battles a breeze. With my magnetic powers, you'll be able to move freely. We'll be able to fly. Awesome. I'll make sure you're never hit. But if you go down, Ikuto, we're screwed. We'll all go down with you. That's true. What? Well, I'll make sure that none of you die before me. Damn. As the anti-cloud gouge of special forces, your lives are my responsibility. And they all were just taken out one by one. Chapter 98, Ukuto Hagawara, Worthless Commander. He has nothing else to live for right now. Everyone knows I got nearly all my troops killed and obliterated in my unit. Hey, how long are you gonna lie there shriveling or sniveling? Shut up. Come on, get up. Get up and do what? I'm a failure. We're better off if I just lie here. Golly, bro. He doesn't even have legs, it looks like. Oh, I'm done. It's unbearable watching him. He lies there constantly mumbling to himself. Apparently he's talking with his partner. According to the doctor, he unconsciously animates Kugara's mask with sorcery. He's interacting with a figment of his imagination. Okay. He does seem to know Kugara is dead, but his awareness is murky. Well, it's understandable. All those troops he lost, they went more than a decade back. Especially Kugara, they were friends since they were 5, man. No wonder he can't accept it. Golly. The only consolation is that Kazune, the newest member, survived, and we haven't seen him in a minute. That stuff is iron sand, right? Yes, it seems like it was woven into his troops' clothing. Apparently it comforts him to have it scattered around him. Since it's like being with him. He was pretty talented, and look at him now. Bro, he's a shell of his former self, that's for sure. Doesn't seem like he'll be able to fight for a while. Hey Hagawara, you haven't eaten a thing lately? I have no appetite. You'll die if you don't eat. I don't care. That's a dumb way to go. If we're gonna go down, let's go down fighting like warriors. I'll never fight again. They don't need competent warriors out there. I might as well just rot away like this. Damn. Enemy attack. Okay, this is when everything starts. Level 1 is now free to move. All non-combatants to move down to level 3 immediately. Hey now that ain't true. This is your chance. To recover the force field, the second vessel must be exterminated. It's one of the Hishaku. You can't identify who it is. I'm trying. The Shinichi's power is too strong. It's interfering with my visual field. Hurry. For now, just kill the Hishaku. So maybe he sacrifices himself to take down the vessel. Look at him right here on the left. Like, again, he has nothing to live for. Okay. Hagiwara, you all died for our country. Well, I'm sorry, I was a worthless commander, but I want to make the sacrifice for you. I'm doing this. There we go. Oh my gosh. Hagiwara, gotcha. There goes the big chomps. But he just blasts right through it, looks like. Iron sand, it was hidden in his clothes. Yes, I diagnosed him. He's not in his right mind. You know what he told me. But the very essence of sorcery. Just as everything started to go black, I saw a person's shadow. Oh, my bad. I read that. I think I read it too fast. Okay, so just as everything started to go back, I saw a person's shadow. Kagura grabbed me and pulled me back up to the shore. He might have honestly did that in his last dying breath. If we look back at what happened, he had to have clawed his own way back to shore, but the psychological trauma has conjured his fantasy of Kagura. Seeing his condition, most people would probably conclude that Hagiwara's career is over, but the very essence of sorcery is the natural circulation of spirit energy without conscious meditation or mediation. In Hagiwara's current state, he interacts with his own sorcery as if it's another person. It's the epitome of subconscious control. Let's do this, Kagura. Let's go. So, strangely enough, in his current state, there's no one more suited for Bay. That's what I'm gonna say. Like, he low-key the strongest he ever will be, because he's like one with his sorcery. But it's also his mind is is not there, unfortunately. Hagiwara, oof. He hasn't been eating, so my body feels heavy. So what? There's another vessel. It's one of the Hishaku. We just have to kill the target, right? Easy, right? Easy. When magnetic resonance imaging applies a powerful magnetic field to the human body and uses the body's own magnetic properties to generate visual images of its internal structures. Tell me, Kagura, where are they? By manipulating a gigantic magnetic field, we can scan the internal organs of the people throughout Kabunabi headquarters. It's him? Damn. Broken that ability. And he has like the thing that they were trying to keep. Okay. Impale him. Okay. Seriously? He went through an entire floor and really got him just like that. Okay, Hagiwara. We've still got it, partner. That's so real. I know he's losing his mind. It's not all the way there, but I'm gonna be like him. I like to think that maybe he was saved by Kagura in his last dying breath. And I know he's not all the way there, but at least him and his friend are still fighting for good. And hopefully he can make some type of recovery. I'd rather him live like this and be on like at least his best friend's always with him than not. And he's really just so like he's only depressed and he has nothing going for him, and he has like what I'm saying. At least he has something to kind of grasp onto. It might not be real, but it's real to him. All right, chapter 99, strongest. Hulk, strongest there is. Sorry, that's just so funny to me whenever I just see the word strongest. Think about that damn Hulk meme. Mr. Hagiwara, this guy's the other vessel. It's crazy, he's just some brat. Sorry, kid, gotta kill you or we can't even call in reinforcements. He's pressing him immediately, though. So fast with a wound like that. This kid's tenacious, and then boom, with the iron sand. Good move. Did he just switch his... He didn't give a damn about that attack, though. He backed up, though. No apology. Look at his hand. No apology needed. I'm 17. I'm a grown. No, you're not. Interesting. Regeneration. It's the perfect ability to buy time. 17 is still a kid, totally. Still, the psychological strength to endure pain, knowing he'll regenerate, that is true. And the tremendous sacrifices he's made to become a force field vessel. You're clearly no ordinary kid. He said, huh? I've barely eaten in ages. We went a little too... That's what I'm saying. Bro, your body is not fit right now. Sorry, I need a 20-second break. Somebody quick, decapitate the kid. Woo! Akurian, yeah, and Carrie coming in. Look, I just love the way that everyone's fighting style is so different. With her the long, heavy sword to combat her grandfather. So she's pressing, cuts his arm up, but that doesn't matter. He regenerates that shit immediately. Golly. He said, seriously? He kicks her away. He took the blade? No way. No, or did he conjure a blade to shoot at him? I think that's what happened. He dodges it. No, it did hit him, but she threw her sword or her katana. There goes his head. But can he regenerate that too? Or is he really gone? He grabbed his own fucking head. What? If Yura says something's white, even if it's black, it's white? It's what? I'm the strongest Hishaku? Yura said so it has to be true? Even decapitated? Is he invincible? There's no way. There must be some trick. If we have to boil or burn him, we've got to hurry. Now this is wild. Look how hard this scene is. And again, imagine how gory this will be inside the anime. The Iron Sand? He said, what? What's happening? Did this get blocked off? And then Yura, Yura just come through, it looks like? Yura? Yukisada, well done. Look at him smiling. Oh my gosh, we're too late. I thought that Mr. Azami was holding him off. For one instant, I glimpsed what he was holding. His broken hands, his mangled hand. Not like this. Enough delaying. We're gonna lose. We're actually gonna lose. That malediction. It's happening. Everyone's turning into flowers and shit. Look, no, Azami. No! Down below, he's here. Kabanabi headquarters, lowest level, the dungeon. It's deep down, you're far away, but you can hear me. Thanks to Shinichi. Chapter 100, Sword Master. We hit the hundreds, y'all. Sword bearer of Makatsumi, the Shinichi. Sword Master, Akimura Soga. Akamura Soga. It's a fire name. Look at the drift. The man who wielded the strongest enchanted blade and unleashed a malediction, annihilating 200,000 lives on Shokoku. Afterward, he was contained by the other 5 enchanted blade bearers and imprisoned in this dungeon. There was no time to conduct a psychological evaluation, so any diagnosis of his mental health was mere conjecture. Faced with masses of corpses and subsumed by the Shinichi's powers, he devolved into a severely deranged state. Okay? Insanity can sometimes dramatically heighten the sorcerer's abilities, like we just saw. The tremendous scale and power of the malediction made his theory compelling. With no definitive proof, they locked him away under heavy confinement to avoid any further stimulation, and have only monitored his external behavior ever since. And now, after 18 years of silence, this is his first human contact. Swordmaster, we meet at last. I've come to kill you. He's just thinking over stretching. I haven't spoken with anyone in a long time. Is it cold out there? He's like, what's the matter? The scholars all say that you're insane. He probably just been in this bitch just waiting, plotting. He snorts, slaughtering hundreds of thousands and going insane. Wouldn't that be convenient? Let's get one thing straight right off the bat. I chose, based on my beliefs and ideals, to kill all of those people to protect this country and its people? Huh? He says it so matter-of-factly. 200,000 though? Astonishing. I'm able to sense his surroundings, albeit faintly. After 18 years in this vacuum, he's still self-aware and lucid. Any ordinary person would have lost. That's what I'm saying. His mental fortitude is otherworldly. And above all, to think that he unleashed a malediction of that magnitude in a normal state of mind? Did you also intentionally stop encroaching into my body? Yes, I want to hear a bit about the outside world. I haven't conversed with anyone in a long time. I want to keep an appropriate level of distance as we talk. Is my brother, is Kune Shugiroku Hira his brother? Yes, I led the plot to kill him. His brother? Wait, this is Chihiro's uncle, or is he saying brother as in best friend? Right? I figured that was the case when the enchanted blade started moving all of a sudden, and now I take it you've come to kill me, right? Yes, that was the plan. Will you be able to do it though is the question. He's pulling out the blade. I've come to correct the mistake of the so-called heroes. I approve of the malediction. That day I saw the right answer. The enchanted blade should be the solution to bring order to the world, but Kunishikiroku Hira rejected the malediction and sealed away the enchanted blades. It was a tremendous mistake. The Iron Sand. If the malediction is happening, oh my gosh, where is he? Those guys at the Rakuzachi were ordinary gangsters, so sorcerers can withstand it, but not for too long though. If I don't do something and the enchanted blade takes the lives of innocent people, I wouldn't be able to bear that. Fuck, is that Uraha and Natsuki too as well? If the sword bearer is insane, the power would be in dangerous hands. Someone else should wield the sword instead. The world needs a bit more order. I figured someone needed to take on that role, but now I'm learning that you unleash the malediction with clarity and intention. You and I can understand each other. Who are you? Let's lead with the enchanted blades correctly together. If the plan is changing, you friggin' demon. Woo! Oh no, that's Azami. I thought that was Chihiro for some reason. That's Azami with one hand. Look at the fucking coin going around his body. Look at his eyes, bro. That's right. These niggas are really, he's like Solomon Grundy. He just don't die. Dragonfly? No, not like this. I don't think it matters though. He's moving different. You're a walking corpse? Woo! Might as well become a fucking demon. Oh my gosh. Shiba? Is he about to come in and save the day? Did he just get notified? I forget that him and Azami are like this too. What has Shiba been doing low key? Oh bro, I can't wait for next chapter. There we go, y'all. The beginning of volume 11. What can I say? Peak as always. You know what I'm saying? Golly, Azami's a dog. Y'all are not. The smoke demon or whatever. Yes, bro. He want all the smoke. He don't die. He's tenacious. He doesn't give up. Shout out to Hagiwara for coming back as well. I know it's probably very, very hard for him. Losing his entire group, his entire, his platoon, his homies. Day one, talking about they grew up at the age of 5 till now and just lost all of that in one fight. So I know he's hurting. But the fact that he was still, even without eating and stuff like that, was able to help and to immediately find old buddy and to take him out from the Hishaku, the fake vessel, fire. I mean, again, I just love all the sorcery, bro. Like even Azami with his coin, like he got it from his parents that was passed down, but he turned it from like something that could be used for like healing and medication, and like like this therapy, it's like combat, and he got them fucking hands too. And even with Hagiwara's, where he's like he just heightened. Yeah, his mental health is down, but like since he's like in tune with his sorcery, to like it's his best friend now. He's become like the strongest version of himself. Imagine if he his body was right. He was eating good, drinking water, and taking care of himself all this time. He low-key not be unstoppable, but he would be a force to be reckoned with. Shout out to Kiri again for coming through. Hakuri as well. I don't know, man. Like this is one of them ones, and we're so close to catching up. And shout out to you guys as well for. I hope y'all enjoy. Let me know if you enjoyed that a little bit more with the double page stuff and everything like that. I know maybe some stuff was out of place, but there was a lot of good full body shots, or I guess 2-page shots that we got to see with this new style. So that's pretty dope as well. But yeah, love you guys as well. Thank you all so much for all the support, the likes, the subs, the comments, hyping the video. And I'm gonna see y'all very, very soon. Peace.
Things that used to bother me, cause your existence just lights me up. You always got my back, and of course I got your back.